Rochelle P. Castro and I'm your host in today's webinar. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you for joining us in today's webinar presentation. We are here at Group 4 to present print media, image, and infographics, hoping that all of you learn and gain more knowledge in today's session. Especially, good day to our respective instructor, Sir Jermil Angeles. Next, I would like to welcome Ms. Mariela Kumuyog for leading the prayer session.
Tayo po yumuko at tayo mananalangin. Damhin po natin ang presensya ng ating Panginoon. Lord, Ama na yung makapangyarihan sa lahat, pinupuri ka po namin, pinapasalamatan sa napakadakila mong pangalan, Lord. Lord, salamat sa araw-araw na biyaya, sa buhay at kalakasan na pinagkakaloob mo po sa amin. Sobrang blessed po namin dahil sa gitna ng pandemic na aming kinakaharap ngayon ay patuloy pa rin po kaming lumalaban at nagpupuri at nagpapasalamat sa napakadakila mong pangalan. Lord, patawarin niyo nga po kami sa aming mga paulit-ulit na nagagawang kasalanan sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa man, Lord. Lord, salamat sa pagkakataong ito at kami ay iyong iningatan, Lord. Lord, nawa ay gabayan niyo pa po kami, ang aming mga guro at kami mga estudyante na gabayan niyo lagi sa pag-aaral. Lord, bigyan niyo po kami ng kanya-kanyang talino upang ang aming mga pangarap ay aming maabot. Lord, kayo na po ang bahalang gumabay sa amin lagi. Ilayo niyo po kami sa kasamaan at gabayan niyo po kami lagi. Lord, ang mga pamilya namin na kasama namin ngayon, nawa ay huwag silang magkasakit. Bigyan niyo pa po sila ng kalakasan, Lord, at mahabang buhay. Lord, ito lang po ang aming samot dalangin sa tanging pangalan ni Jesus na aming tigapagligtas. Amen.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagtatagtulog sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay ginatang tulad, the years, let's forever be loyal and true. Oh, hear this the nation's call, for better you tomorrow. Hail to dear alma mater, let us all work with our might, keep achieving for the glory of the Levi University of Science and Technology. Oh, here is the country's pride, the NEUST. It stretched through all the years, let's forever be loyal and true. Oh, here is the nation's call, for better you tomorrow. Hail to dear alma mater, let us all work with our might, keep achieving for the glory of the Levi University of Science and Technology.
For our first speaker, she is taking a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Education, major in Industrial Arts, and she is a second-year student at Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology. Graduated of senior high school at Zaragoza National High School. Let us all welcome Ma'am Mariela Cumuyog.
Thank you, Ms. Castro. I'm Mariela M. Cumuyog and I'm here to give some information for you about print media. What is print media and its importance? Print media, as you know, is one of the oldest and basic forms of mass communication. It includes newspapers, weeklies, magazines, monthlies, and other forms of printed journals. Printing is a process for producing text and image using the printing press. The print media is an important part of the media industry, which is given competition from media electronic. Print media also have competition with the new technology called e-newspaper, but newspaper still hold its value. The two most common print media are newspaper and magazines, but print media also include outdoor, billboards, transist poster, the yellow pages, and direct mail. History of print media. Where did print media start? Although movable type as well as paper first appeared in China, it was in Europe that printing first became mechanized. The earliest mention of a printing press is in a lawsuit in Strasbourg, France in 1439, revealing construction of a press for Johannes Gutenberg and his associates. When did print media start in the Philippines? The first Philippines newspaper was established in 1811. Del Superior Gobierno was published in the Spanish Governor General himself as editor. Its intended reader were the local Spaniards and therefore, the content was primarily news from Spain. What is the role of print media in value education? Print media is used as powerful information tools worldwide that help increase children's literacy by using the print media sources as teaching tools for them. Print media sources used in a unique way that helps to motivate and teach students which a textbook as press as its day's news. Example of print media: magazines, newspaper, flyers, newsletters, journals, and other materials that are physically printed on paper are examples of print media. Function of print media are transmission information, entertainment, doing advertising, and persuasive. Is print media still effective? In today's digital world, it's easy to discard print media and focus solely on social media, PPC website, optimization, and other online media. However, print is still alive, and in this digital age, perhaps even more relevant and potent than ever before.
Thank you, Ms. Mariela, for the very informative information. And let's proceed for the second speaker. She is taking a Bachelor of Industrial Education, major in Industrial Arts, and of course, she is a second-year student at Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, especially graduated of Senior High School at Cesar Vergara Memorial High School. Let us all welcome Ms. Rochelle Castro.
Thank you, Ma'am Evangeline Kulyamat. And now, I will share and give some knowledge and understanding to all of you about image. What is image? Image are the graphical and visual presentation of some information that can be displayed on a computer screen or printed out. Like for example, pag nagse-selfie or nag-groupe tayo ng mga kaibigan natin, ang kakalabasan nun is image or picture. Or like for example, image came in a variety of forms like photographs, drawing, painting, television and motion pictures, semantics, maps, and more. First thing, what are the difference between vector and raster? Raster image files are constructed by a series of pixels or individual blocks to form an image. JPEG, GIF, and PNG are all raster image extensions. Every photo you find online or in print is a raster image. Pixels have a defined proportion based on their resolution, high or low. And when the pixels are stretched to fill space they were not originally intended to fit, they become distorted or resulting in blurry or unclear images. Vector image files are far more flexible. They are constructed using proportional formulas rather than pixels. EPS, IA, and PDF are perfect for creating graphics that require frequent resizing. Your logo and brand graphics should have been created as a vector, and you should always have a master file on hand. The real beauty of vectors lies in their ability to be sized as small as a postage stamp or large enough to fit on an 8-wheeler. There are 10 types of image files. First is JPEG or JPG, Joint Photographic Experts Group. JPEG are known for their lossy compression, meaning that the quality of the image decreases as the file size decreases. Second is PNG, Portable Network Graphics. PNG are lossless, meaning you can edit them and not lose quality. They are still low resolution. Third is GIF or Graphic Interchange Format. GIF are most common in their animated form, which are all the range on Tumblr pages and in banner ads. Fourth is TIFF or Tag Image File. A TIFF is a larger raster file that doesn't lose quality. This file type is known for using lossless compression, meaning the original image data is maintained regardless of how often you might copy, resave, or compress the original file. PIF is PSD or Photoshop document. PSD are files that are created and saved in Adobe Photoshop, the most popular graphics editing software ever. 6 is PDF or Portable Document Format. PDF were invented by Adobe with the goal of capturing and reviewing rich information from any application on any computer. with anyone, anywhere. I'd say they've been pretty successful so far. 7 is EPS or Encapsulated Postscript. EPS is a file in vector format that has been designed to produce high-resolution graphics for print. 8. AI, Adobe Illustrator Document. AI is the image format most preferred by designers and the most reliable type of file format for using images in all types of projects, from web to print, etc. 9. INDD or Adobe InDesign Document. INDD or InDesign Document are files that are created and saved in Adobe InDesign. InDesign is commonly used to create larger publications such as newspapers, magazines, and ebooks. And lastly, 10 is RAW or Raw Image Formats. A raw image is the least processed image type on this list. It's often the first format a feature inherits when it's created. Why are pictures important in history? An effective photograph can disseminate information about humanity and nature, record the visible world, and extend human knowledge and understanding. For all these reasons, photography has aptly been called the most important invention since the printing press. Why are images so important? A larger percentage of the human brain dedicates itself to visual processing. Our love of image lies with our cognition and ability to pay attention. Images are able to grab our attention easily. We are immediately drawn to them. Bright colors capture our attention because our brains are wired to react to them. The use of images in the classroom is a pedagogical strategy aimed at engaging students who have grown up in a media-rich environment. Teaching with images can also help develop students' visual literacy skills, which contributes to their overall critical thinking skills and lifelong learning. What is the purpose of an image? Often, images are used to create visual interest in the content than being used as content itself. Effectively, they are treated as design elements. These can be icons, abstract, graphics, or photographs. Unlike content, design repeats. What is the use of pictures in teaching? Instructors have reported that their use of images in the classroom has led to increased student interactivity and discussion. Teaching with images can also help develop students' visual literacy skills, which contributes to their overall critical thinking skills and lifelong learning.
Thank you, Ms. Rochelle Castro, for sharing the informative information. And now, let's proceed for the last speaker. She is taking a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Education, major in Industrial Arts, and of course, she is a second-year student at Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, graduated to senior high school at Aurora University. Let us all welcome Ms. Evangeline Culiaman.
Thank you, Ms. Mariela Camulo, for the wonderful greet, and now I will give some ideas and share to all of you the information about infographics. Infographics are graphics, visual representation of information, data, or knowledge, intended to represent information quickly and clearly. They can improve cognition by utilizing graphics to enhance the human visual system ability to see patterns and trends. An infographic is a representation of information in a graphic format designed to make the data easily understandable at a glance. Infographic includes bar graphs, pie chart, histogram, line chart, tree diagram, mind maps, Gantt chart, and network diagram. 9 of the most popular types of infographics are statistical infographics, informational infographics, timeline infographics, process infographics, geographic infographics, comparison infographics, hierarchical infographics, list infographics, and resume infographics. Static infographics templates. If you want to visually survey results, present data from multiple sources, or back up an agreement with relevant data, then a statistical infographics is the best infographics to do that. A statistical infographic puts the focus on your data. The layout and visual will help you to tell the story behind your data. Informational infographics templates. An informational infographics template is the best infographics for clearly communicating a news or specialized concept or to give an overview of a topic. Typically, an informational infographics is divided into sections with descriptive headers. Numbering each section will help your infographics design flow. Plus, we found that people tend to like infographics with the number in the title. Timeline infographics template. Timeline infographics are the best type of infographics by visualizing the history of something, highlighting important dates, or giving an overview of events. Because humans tend to make sense of time, a visual like a timeline infographics can help create a clearly picture of time frame. Visual aids like line, icons, photos, and labels all help to highlight and explain points in time. For example, this Simply Timeline template emphasizes each year using a larger font, each point in time illustrated using a colorful icon. Process infographic templates. While a timeline infographics will highlight points in time a process, infographics is the best infographics for providing a summary or overview of the step in a process. Process infographics will allow you to simplify and clarify each step. Most process infographics follow a straightforward top to bottom or left to right flow numbering. The step will make your process easy to follow. For example, this process infographics template uses a different color for the header of each step. Notice how the color of numbered icons on the right side of the infographic correspond with the headers. Geographic infographic templates. Do you want to visualize location-based data, demographic data, or larger quantities of data? In those cases, a graphic infographic is your best bet. Geographic infographic use map charts as the focus visual. Different types of map charts work better for different types of data. For example, of this geographic infographic template use a heat map to show religion. Comparison infographic templates. A lot of people have trouble picking between multiple options, whether you want to compare options and this way or you want to make one option seems better. A comparison infographic is the best infographic to do that. Typically, comparison infographics are split down the middle vertically or horizontally with one option on each side. For example, these comparison infographic templates offer an unbased comparison of two phones. The phones specs are listed down the middle of the infographics, making it easy to compare both options. Hierarchical infographics template. A hierarchical infographics can organize information from greatest at least one. Famous example of this is the pyramid visualizing. Maslow of needs, humanity's most important needs are the base of the pyramid ascending to humanity base. Important needs in the smallest segment. At the top, you can use a similar pyramid chart for a wide variety of hierarchical information. For example, these hierarchical infographics templates depict the most effective learning methods with the highest retention method at the base. These infographic templates, if you want to share a collection of tips or a list of resources or a list of examples, then why not create a list infographic? List infographics templates are generally straightforward. The goal is to make them more eye-catching than a basic list. Visual-like icon can represent bullet point, and creative font and color can make each item stand out. Numbering the points in your list will help your information flow this. List infographics templates use different colored circle icons to help each number pop from the page. Infographic resume templates. With the current job market being so saturated, job seekers need to find creative ways to set themselves apart. That's why infographic resume have gained a lot of popularity in recent years. Infographic resume won't be able to entirely replace a traditional resume in most cases, but there are great visual documents to bring an interview, to publish on your portfolio site, or to include an email application. For example, this infographic resume template was included minimal color, simply icon, and a sidebar. Add some subtitle to the design.
Thank you, Miss Mariela and Evangeline, for the very informative information you shared about the topic print media, image, and infographics. That's all. Thank you. God bless and keep safe, everyone. I hope you are gain a lot of knowledge and understanding in today's webinar.